term creator has only recently started to gain some traction and be back in the limelight, but if you do some research, actually, YouTube have been using that since 2009, but you can see social media platforms such as LinkedIn and Instagram starting to use that term more and more nowadays. So creator marketing might sound fairly new to you, and that's why we've created this video, and we're going to break it down, and we're going to look at the differences between traditional influencer marketing and creator marketing. So yeah, let's talk about the difference between a creator and an influencer. So we've boiled it down to a few things, and influencers are a little bit more concerned with influencing rather than creating. So what that means is they leverage this kind of social media to grow a following, to then exert influence to make some money at the end of it. And it's kind of having this social media presence for the sole purpose of making money at the end of the day, which is nothing wrong with that. There's lots of channels who do that and do it very well, but it's not necessarily the best for certain brands who are looking for that more authentic connection with their audiences. So creators, meanwhile, make content as a form of self-expression. So they might wear many hats, and that could be kind of writers, filmmakers, editors, and it's their creativity and authenticity. They're the reasons why they've built a following. It's not necessarily they're just doing it with a goal to make money at the end of it. It's like they love to do something and their passion kind of comes out. And what that builds with them is a community, and it builds trust and it builds authenticity. And that's sometimes what's lacking with influencers who you might see, promote a different brand every month of the same product, but this month it's their favorite brand, and then the next month it's their favorite brand. Whereas creators do tend to have more of protection of their audience, so they'd be like, oh no, this doesn't resonate with the people who follow me, so I'm not going to work with that. So then what that gives you is a level of confidence that you have a much more authentic connection for your brand. So now I'm going to talk about the difference between creator marketing and influencer marketing, and I will talk about this from a Matchmade perspective, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on that. So what we found from our experience is, instead of working with this one big mega channel, we would then work with more creators. So that might look like 100 creators with 10,000 views as opposed to a channel with like 1 million views. And what we're doing there is we're spreading the cost and the risk. And basically what that means is, I'm sure anyone who has experience in influencer marketing will know that they will have hired this channel, the audience demographics are perfect, the brand fit is perfect, like everything is perfect, the stars are literally aligned, and then the video goes out and it just tanks, it doesn't perform, and there's not one thing you can put your finger on of why that didn't quite work out this time. And then so what we're doing is we're taking that kind of risk and we're spreading it out. So with these 100, you will have, it's kind of the law of big numbers. We will have some who don't do very well, we'll have some who do well, and then some big ones. And then what that means on average, you have a successful campaign. And the great thing about this model is that it's scalable. So if you're just starting off, you have a small budget, you can do this with 10, 20 influencers. If you are in the big leagues, you're looking at 100 to 1,000 influencers, and it just means that the results are much more predictable than this kind of one-hit wonder that could go really well but also could tank. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch. This is a topic that I love to talk about, so if you want to get in touch with me personally, feel free to do that. I'll also leave some interesting links underneath the video that you can find out more. We're also creating a video series on how to get started in creator marketing, and I cannot not finish this video without saying, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.